Good morning, everyone. It's Mark Weens with Migrationology.com in Thimphu, Bhutan. Today we are going to Ha, which is about 3 hours from Thimphu. But before we go, we're not going to go to one restaurant, but we're going to 2 restaurants here in Thimphu. So we'll have 2 meals before we go. Then after that, we are going to drive and go along with the My Bhutan crew to Ha. For breakfast today, we just arrived at a restaurant called Yankil, and this is another family-run, home-style restaurant. We're here a little bit early, so not all the dishes are ready, but we did order some egg fried rice, and I got some dried beef, and also gonna have some butter tea this morning on this cold morning to warm me up. And he is writing the menu of the day on the board right now. My butter tea has just arrived, which is called suja, and as I'm gonna be sipping on this, I can really smell them cooking in the kitchen, the onions and the dried chilies. The aroma coming out of the kitchen is beautiful. Oh, that's hot. Oh, that is a really frothy butter tea. Oh man, and just a little bit salty. Very warming stuff. Oh, so this one is datsi.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Shakam and shukam tatsi.
Shakam and shukam.
Yeah,
What is?
Shakam means dry beef.
Okay.
And shukam is this white chili.
Oh, the white chili. Okay.
White chili.
Dried.
Yeah.
White
dried,
chili. Oh, okay.
And tatsi means cheese.
And datsi means cheese. Okay.
Yeah.
It looks really, really good. And you should have seen my eyes bulge when he brought out this bowl of eze. Oh, I know this is a communal sharing bowl of eze, which is the dried chili sauce, but this is just extraordinarily beautiful. I love how it's just so rough. It's like just pieces of dried chilies. It's just glistening in the morning sunshine. Got a fresh plate of fried rice with egg, and I think this is the red rice. As I can see, the little kernels have a little bit of red in them. Let me just taste this first. Fried rice is just one of those things that is just ultimately comforting. And this is just a good, simple plate of fried rice. There's egg in it, there's a little bit of cabbage, there's some carrots. You can taste that wok fry on it. This is a dish or a combination that I don't think I've had yet. It's called shukam shakam datsi. And what I like is that it's very soupy, almost like buttery, so the cheese shouldn't be too strong, which is good. And I better taste that before adding any of that eze. Oh, that is good. Oh, that's delicious. Wow, that's amazing. They're like a cross between chilies and bamboo shoots. And then that dried beef is salty and yeah, like thick beef jerky. I love the dried beef here. It's so good. And then that sauce is not too cheesy. In fact, it tastes more like a little bit, kind of tastes like my butter tea. And this is a soup called jaju.
And the green one is damru.
Damru. Oh, this thing. That is the...
Spinach, like the spinach.
Oh, okay. There's some spinach in here, and this is, what is it called?
Pacha
jaju. And it's some kind of like a cane that is in the soup, and then spinach, and then the milk. It's kind of a milky, or is there butter inside?
Butter, yes, butter.
Okay, butter.
And milk.
And milk?
Yeah.
It's kind of a butter and milk broth. Let me try this. Oh, that's excellent. Oh, I wasn't expecting that flavor. It has a bitter flavor to it. And you can taste ginger as well. Oh, that's a nice bitterness. Yeah, that's coming through nicely. Not sweet or salty at all whatsoever. It's kind of like a milky broth. Oh, that bitterness. It is time to move on to the ultimate bowl of eze. Oh, this is just chunky and beautiful. That should be about good. Oh, and I still have a little bit of that dry beef on my plate as well. The dried chilies, the onions in there, it also has a unique nutty taste to it that I don't know if I've tasted in other Azes so far. Kind of a peanutty, almost like a peanut oil flavor to it. That Aze is award-winning. Oh, it's so good. That was some seriously good food. And yeah, that dried beef with the white chilies, that was insanely good. So this restaurant is called, oh, hello. Hello, hello. Hello. This restaurant is called Yangkil Restaurant, and it is on the first floor of this building. And actually just in the building over there is Kalden Restaurant, which is the restaurant we ate at on our first day when we arrived to Bhutan along with Matt. That is one of the best restaurants in that, well, for Bhutanese food that I've had so far. But this restaurant also serves delicious Bhutanese food. So 2 delicious Bhutanese restaurants within a 5-step radius. We walked around for a little bit and the time has come now for lunch. For lunch today, we're eating at a restaurant called Cypress, which serves Nepali food, and we are waiting for Matt. Matt's gonna join us for lunch today, and it is still a really cold day. It's cloudy, it's windy. Yeah, it's just freezing out here, but we are keeping warm, and Ying, are you keeping warm? Ying is freezing, and we are ready for lunch though.
How are you?
Oh, thanks, man.
This is Mark and Ying.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
It's gonna be cool if it's snowing. So
We are here at Cypress now, and as soon as we walked up the steps, I could just smell that incredible aroma of all the food. It's like a food sauna in here with the aroma, and the food has just arrived. An incredibly beautiful and colorful spread of dishes, and I love the golden metal plates as well. I'm just gonna scoop on some rice to base myself on, and then roti.
red rice is
This one is the chicken curry. Oh, that smells incredible. Okay. Oh man. And then along with the chicken curry, we also got beef curry. Oh, that's beautiful as well. Just nuggets of beef, and that gravy, that reddish oily gravy is beautiful. Then we've got some kind of vegetable. Maybe this is some kind of spinach. And then this one is like potatoes with chili, and yeah, this even looks incredibly good as well.
I leave on Friday.
And then another vegetable dish. I'm not sure what is this one. Maybe could be eggplant. Put this onto my rice as well. And then this one is some like yogurt curd, I think. I will put this onto the side of my plate as well. And this is some kind of like a pickle maybe. Oh, that is just a beautiful looking. Oh yeah, dal. I even forgot the dal. And even the presentation at this restaurant is beautiful. Oh, it's dal maybe with some extra beans on the bottom. Just drown it out. Oh yes. I have my plate assembled. This is just an outrageously beautiful plate of food and colorful. So many different dishes, and yeah, I'm actually almost shaking in excitement for digging into this plate. I'm gonna go in for a piece of that beef curry and some of that dal as well. Dude, that is so tender. Oh wow, that beef is ridiculously tender. Oh man, that's good. Oh, those potatoes. It has a little bit of a tangy sauce to it, and then I'm not sure if there's like mustard seeds in there maybe, but really, really good.
It's nice that you can do that.
Oh, that is equally as good as the beef curry. Oh, maybe a similar sauce. Next, I'm gonna try. I think that's. I'm not sure if that is eggplant, and I'll eat a little bit of that curd along with it. Oh yeah. It is like eggplant, It's like kind of mushy like eggplant, but it has a little bit of a bitter taste to it. And then with that curd, it is nice and creamy, and that sort of like neutralizes the flavor as well, but in a good way. Goes so well together. I was so excitedly eating the rice that I actually even forgot about my roti sitting right here. So I will grab a piece of roti now. Oh, I gotta hit that beef right there. And there's a piece of chili.
Because I heard a lot of people, a lot of restaurants do that.
This is award-winning food here. That beef curry was so incredibly good, and it went down so fast that we had to get a refill on it. Oh, okay. And oh, I got some red onions on that bite as well. That is the dish of the meal. Thank you very much. Very, very good food. Delicious food. Thank you, thank you.
Matt, keep your hand.
Oh. Okay. Mouth freshener. Thank you. A little bit of mouth freshener on our way out. Not that my mouth needs any freshening after that meal, but that tastes good. 2 back-to-back incredible meals. This Nepali restaurant, wow, Cypress Hotel. It reminds me of a meal. Ying and I were in Darjeeling a couple years ago, and we ate at a restaurant. I will link the video below in the description box, but similar food, just ultimately warm and home-style cooking, delicious flavors, very, very friendly, and just a welcoming little restaurant. That was excellent. I'm feeling amazing. We're gonna actually go back to our house, and we're gonna wait, and then Matt is gonna come, and then we're gonna leave for Ha after that. It is about 5 p.m. We are getting a little later of a start than we planned, but that is all right. We are on our way now. A dog over here that is we call Crazy Dog because it really is pretty crazy. It runs around in circles and does all sorts of, it's full of energy. Actually, he's a pretty nice dog actually, but he is just a little bit over hyper. Hey guy. And also he like runs in the house all the time. Whoa, buddy. Okay, hello.
How are you?
Good, thank you. We have been driving for probably about an hour, and I am using the light from the back tail light of the car, but we're taking a quick break here. The road is pretty intense, just like a single lane winding around the mountain. Oh, the light died on me. But it is absolutely beautiful. It's cold, and we're on our way. Dechen made us some sandwiches and also some wraps. I think this one is potatoes inside of roti. Mmm. Oh, that tastes good. Oh, I can taste the ginger in those potatoes. We even have tea. So we are road tripping Bhutan style in style. Thanks to Dechen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you.
We don't want.
Right. It's rika nut, which is betel nut, and in a leaf with lime, and this is very common throughout Southeast Asia. Our driver just made me one. Yeah, I do like the taste though. The taste is like earthy and green and like smoky all at the same time. We just arrived to Ha, and Ying and I are going to be staying in a farm stay, which is like a homestay but a farm. And so we just arrived. We're going in now. Oh.
What's your name?
My name is David. Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
The family has just welcomed us into their home. We're sitting around the wood fire stove, which is really warm, and then we're just having a cup of tea.
I'm 12 years old.
12? This is a really, really beautiful home though. Really beautiful. And I love the wood floor and they have some blanketed pads on the side of the walls for sitting, but that stove is extremely warm. Feels amazing. Matt and Dechen and the driver, they are actually staying at a hotel a little ways away from here, but Ying and I are staying in this farm stay, and I am just blown away already. This place is beautiful. It's a huge house, farmhouse, and the kind of communal living area is over there where we just drank tea, and this is Ying and my room where we're gonna stay tonight. It is a good thing we have a heater right in the middle of our room as well, so we are gonna keep nice and warm. Okay, we are gonna have dinner soon, so they are cooking up the food. There's some pork with turnip leaves, and then this one is jaju?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's so warm. Did you finish with school?
Yeah.
Are you on break now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Holiday?
Yeah.
For how long?
2.5 months.
Oh, 2.5 months,
Yeah.
okay. And food is coming right now. Oh, I am loving this. Thank you. Thank you. They have prepared a bunch of different dishes and just brought them, set them on the floor here. So we are gonna dig in. I'm gonna serve rice first. Let's see what this is. Oh, some kind of vegetable. What type of vegetable is this?
Turnip leaf.
Okay, turnip leaves. Okay. Oh, good. Turnip leaves. And then this one is, oh yeah, that looks like, is it this dried pork?
Yeah, dry pork.
Okay, dried pork, but this is the mostly fatty pieces. And yeah, I will taste a small piece of this. Oh yeah, this is my favorite. The shakam, the dried beef.
Yeah.
Okay, dried beef. This is shakam?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, dried beef, one of my favorites. Okay, this one is that soup that was boiling on the stove. Oh, some vegetables in here too. Actually, I think we ate this for breakfast, very similar to what we ate for breakfast. Okay, and then this one is the emadatsi, which is the chilies and cheese and butter. Oh, looks good. Looks really good. And then this one is potatoes. This one smells really good. I think I can smell some onions in here. And maybe garlic as well. This is just beautiful. All home-cooked Bhutanese food. And sitting next to the wood fire stove, I am warm and toasty. And this is just a beautiful house. So I am gonna, oh man, I gotta have a piece of that dried beef and a little bit of cheese with that. Oh, that dried beef. It's actually quite tender and just bursting with flavor. Oh, that's crazy good. Okay, let me try some of these turnip leaves. That is incredibly good too. Oh, you can really taste the ginger in those leaves as well. And they have a little bit of a texture to them too. They're not like soft like spinach, but really good flavor, maybe a little bit bitter. And I think there are some, yeah, definitely ginger and maybe some tomatoes in there as well. I think they are just sauteed, maybe with some butter and some onions and maybe some garlic as well. Some of the emadatsi, which is cheese with chilies. It tastes like really, really good quality nacho cheese. Those chilies are a little bit sour and spicy. And then yeah, that cheese is like thick, like